So you do have an option to remove noise in this window by applying it here, going to noise reduction and choosing like denoise. But again, that uses processing power. Podcast. And I know it's not something that I'm going to bring back. So when I make that change permanently, I'd rather do that in the waveform view and get rid of it completely so I don't have to worry about it later on. Just make sure you give yourself some headroom. So whether that means not removing all the noise at once and just removing like 50% of it, and you can always make the decision to come back later. That's something I would do personally in my own workflow. So next thing I would do is remove the room noise. So that's something that you can try to attenuate in here by reducing it, but it's really hard to do under this multi-track view. So to remove room noise is something called de-reverb. So it's removing the reverb, it's de-reverbs. And I wanted to remove sounds. This is how. So this is kind of welcome to interesting because there's only 2 presets that they have set, but you can make your own. Adobe Audition. So I have light reduction and heavy reduction. I wanted to remove sounds. Essentially all it is changing the slider here. So this bar, this section here tells you what it's affecting. So on the right side, it's only going to focus on the higher frequencies. So if I'm reducing noise, it's only going to be reducing it from the high end. Welcome to this introduction to editing audio. If I go on the left here, it's only going to remove it from the left on the lower side. So it's removing reverb from either the low or the high, and these give you the option to do from the in between of that. So like midway through in the low end and midway through in the high end. And if I leave it at the very beginning setting, this is going to remove that noise from all of the recording. It's a cool thing to do. Ideally you'd want to record in a soundproofed place if you had the option. But if I have, 30 tracks with this applied, it's going to take up processing power. So what I would do instead is back in our waveform view, do it there. I make a selection of everything under effects, under noise reduction and restoration. I would apply it here. So if I know what settings I want, I can actually save a preset by clicking this little indicator here. And it'll say, hey, what do you want to call the preset? So I can make it my own custom preset. So if I know maybe it's just, the upper mid section, I want to reduce it by 70%. I can save this now as a preset and call it like demo sound or something. Call it whatever you want to and say, okay. Now under my presets, I have that as an option I can go back to. And I can implement that noise reduction. So you'll see the audio file change because it removed the reverb from the voice. Hello, welcome to this introduction. So I'll do the before and after. So this is before. Hello, welcome to this introduction to editing audio in Adobe Audition. And then I'll apply that effect. And this is the after. Hello, welcome to this introduction to editing audio in Adobe Audition. Undo it. Hello, welcome to this introduction to editing audio. Hello, welcome to this introduction to editing audio. Obviously, you wouldn't have it that extreme as when you're removing noise such as this to this extent. You're also introducing additional noises to it. So you have to kind of do the give and take of what's acceptable with noise introduction and removal. So this is something you just develop over time. It's fine if you tinker and make mistakes early on.